All right, team 2 is locked.
Team 2 is locked. We are launching.
All right, yeah, looking at the distribution here, looks like they're both heavy Kappa side of this map. No, yeah. Looks like they're both. Oh no, this map is upside down. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it looks like they're probably going to ignore Kappa or maybe send one person over. We'll see. But they are favoring the Epsi side of this map for sure.
All right. Ivor, you want to fly over to the red team? I will get the blue team.
Sounds good.
Ooh, we had a little frame rate there. All right. We've got a Flea, Black Lantern, and Commando as part of their wolf pack. Annihilator 1A with 5 AC5s and 2 light PPCs. Grasshopper with 5 ER large. Vapor Eagle with 3 ER PPCs. And a Nightjeer with 6 AC2s, one of them an Ultra AC2.
Yeah, over on our side we've got the Lantern Firestarter Wolfhound, so a little bit slower of a wolf pack there. Meanwhile, we've got the Rifleman 2 with, let's see that loadout, that is LB20, so that is a Brawl Rifleman.
Wow.
Brawl Orion, the Veagle is, what are we looking on that? LB20 SRM6 variant, so looks like they're going Brawl. Hang on, let me check their XE real quick. And yeah, Med Pulse, Micro Pulse, they're going full Brawl with their heavies. Heading over to Sigma.
At Theta, Sky Rangers has already taken the cap, and looks like they might try to push in and get an early kill on the Highlanders capper. That looks
Maybe
like
that commando is going to be in a bunch of hurt here in just a second.
Yep, this could be really bad. They could pinch him.
Meanwhile, it looks like we might have an Epsi fight between Black Lantern and Flea.
This is about to be bad for Mr. Commando. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? Don't let him get away. Black Lantern coming up, and he's headed right for the Black Lantern.
Yeah. Ultimately, he's not taking a whole lot of damage, though, given what he's up against.
He's taken quite a bit in the back, though. They're not going for the leg kill. They're definitely going for torsos. Which, on a Commando, doesn't really matter where you shoot it. It's not going to hit where you want.
Meanwhile, the Highlanders look like they're taking Overwatch positions, and they are dragging... yeah, it looks like they're dragging their wolf pack back into the Highlanders' kill box here. Or at least their firing arc.
Yeah, unfortunately, everything that the... was it the Highlanders that had the Brawl loadout? No, it was the Sky Rangers that had the Brawl loadout.
Sky Rangers, yep. And it looks like they're actually pulling back, which doesn't favor their Brawl.
And Commando's going back in to finish securing Theta. Meanwhile,
an empty flip happening.
Yep. Sky Rangers is securing Epsilon. Nobody's...
A lot of non-engagement here.
Yeah. We've got a 2-cap here. Looks like I wouldn't be surprised if they send a mech off to... Yep, Flea's heading off to get Kappa. Yep. That should give them their 3-cap.
But also we've got Gamma come out. This might be a cap game. Yeah, actually, if the Rangers get Gamma, that actually positions them fairly well if they can protect the 3. Like
wouldn't be the first time we've seen Sigma, Epsilon, Gamma happen.
Yep.
And that's going to force Highlanders to push into their Brawl mechs. Meanwhile, they're pushing up on the center hill. They'll be able to defend really well from that position.
Yeah, but ultimately they probably won't want to defend once they get there's the 3-cap. Yeah, they're going to have to push now.
Oh, no, I meant the if you look, the Sky Rangers are pulling into the valley here where they can wait for the push.
Oh, right. Gotcha. Yes, absolutely.
Cameron's Highlanders Flea is moving off to get the Sigma cap.
And it looks like they're teasing with the idea of taking Hamburger Hill, the Highlanders, but...
I think it looks like that would be a good move.
If well, maybe, but they have to push, right? They need to get some of the...
Not necessarily. If you look, their Flea is taking Sigma now. So we're gonna have this trade-off cap on-off game going for a while, I think. Sky Rangers Wolfpack is very separate from their main group now. Oh no, actually their heavies are gonna follow.
Oh, here we go. We might start to get some shots traded here in a minute.
We might just have a long reverse NASCAR game. Oh, nope. Sky Rangers are going to push over the hill. It looks like they might be setting up for a push.
Meanwhile, the Wolfpack is turning the Highlanders around. Not taking a whole lot of damage either.
Yeah, those LBX aren't going to be very effective from that range in the back. In fact, he just shot him with LB-20s and the Annihilator took 0 damage from it, so... If the Highlanders were to push either side right now, if the Highlanders were to push the center hill, they would wreck them. They've got 7 mechs versus 4.
Oh yeah, let's see if they notice that.
Kappa is flipping very fast. That should be a good sign that there's more than 1 mech there.
Yeah, looks like the Flea's getting some eyes on the Rangers' force composition.
Rifleman's taking a ton of damage.
Yeah.
He's red everywhere, about to lose both of his arms. 2CA, are the ballistics in the arms?
Yeah, I think so.
But he's very close to losing his entire loadout there. No, it looks like they've successfully set up a pincer, and now they're gonna pinch the Highlanders on the hill.
Yeah, it looks like the Highlanders are really focused on that Rifleman who did just lose his alarm.
Unfortunately, it looks like the Brawl heavies are pushing in a very strange direction and are going nowhere near
the
Highlanders heavies.
Up that hill.
Yep.
And their lights need to drag them back, but it looks like they're just going to engage on the other side of this hill here.
We've got basically the 2 wolf packs engaging while the team's heavies aren't really playing at all. Alright, heavies are about to be on top of the wolf pack.
It is a 3-on-2 wolf pack here too, so there's a good chance for the Rangers here.
Stuff Your Fears kept that commando alive forever.
See how roughed up that thing is. Oh wow, its back is way open.
Yes, it's been open for a long time.
Its front armor's pretty good.
Sky Rangers
lost something.
Yeah, his Black Lantern's messed up. The Rifleman's about ready to be dead, and so is their Wolfhound. Highlanders is looking really good. They've done a really good job of moving their heavies away from wherever the brawl's going to be.
Yep, finally killing that Rifleman. Wolfpack's probably going to come around for the Lantern, I would think, next. Lantern made it back to the fold, but
I think too much hesitation and pushing in the wrong directions is going to cost Sky Ranger this match at this point.
Yep. They do have, well, they've got a moderate cap lead. That'll evaporate once Epsi flips, though.
Small cap lead.
Like we're gonna flip.
That
yeah,
could be. Yeah.
That could work out.
Yeah, Sky Rangers may take this on caps if they keep this up. Despite all of the failure to actually engage in a fight, they've managed to hold caps and get a significant cap lead, and we're coming down on the last 150 points. For just a hair there, they had a 4 cap. Now they're back to a 3 cap. Cameron's Highlanders is just now on a 2 cap, and
Execution needs to get in there. He's at 100%.
Their Flea is moving to Kappa right now.
Yeah, and looks like the remaining 2 of the Sky Rangers is heading to Epsi. They might keep that flip.
The brawl push has finally happened. Too little, too late. Lungbutter's probably going to go down in the Grasshopper, but in exchange they're going to lose their 3 mechs here.
Command confirming that we have possession of Kappa.
Yeah, they've successfully defended this brawl push really, really well. I mean, they've taken hardly any damage, and they were in there. This XE looks like it's about to drop here as well.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, can Sky Rangers manage to pull off a cap win here? They still have a 2 cap lead.
Legged Lantern might be about to go down to a Flea over here on the Kappa side.
We have Gamma.
Yep. Yeah, I would say there's a very good chance this flea wins this fight. Let's take a look here.
I mean, it's a one-shot leg
Yeah.
on the Lanner.
And he's not
Ooh,
twisting
but
the leg
flea took a
away.
lot.
Yeah, that's actually
Oh, flea
surprising.
got leg as well.
The Lanner was presenting his good leg though, and I wonder if the flea was shooting the wrong leg possibly.
Oh, reverse
be.
psychology.
Yeah. Although it looks like the Lanner got the full brunt of the weapons on the flea's leg, so it's not going anywhere fast anymore.
Prototellus is fire starter on
It's
the
almost over.
Veagle.
I think they got the caps. 750. There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
This fight is a cap
Well done,
win for
Sky
Sky
Rangers.
Rangers, yeah.
Yeah.
Whichever team wins this match is pretty well positioned to win Div C. If Highlanders wins most of the matches, they probably are guaranteed the top position as
Boy, the Annihilator and Veagle, they did some work, 600 damage each.
Yep, unfortunately, they didn't do anything decisive enough to stop a cap win.
Yeah, they weren't fast.
Vote Sonic, gotta go fast.
Alright, next map.
Trying to track that down.
I've put the map strat up if you guys can switch it to the correct map too.
Yeah, 1 second, just looking that up. I didn't have that handy. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I know, I get so much going on that I have trouble keeping track sometimes.
No, it should be my job. Don't worry. I'll get on that right now. We are on round 4, River City. Okay.
Here we are.
Well, I'm just gonna have to switch it here.
Yeah, so we use the upper left-hand corner.
Yeah, I'm fixing that now.
Alright.
Just gonna switch this back to Grim real quick.
Whoa.
Okay.
River is oh, thank you for the follows by the way.
Sorry.
So River City, usually you want big, high DPS assaults, and brawl mechs quite often happen in this match as well, right? Brawl pushes
Yeah.
through across the water in Fox 6, Echo 6. Typically you'll have big assaults up in the upper city or in the airfield or both.
Yeah, and we'll see where the lights go. Often there's a bit of a scrap over Theta as well. Although with the Sky Rangers bringing the brawl there.
You guys are failing to draw penises on the map though, you know.
Oh well.
Waiting for the opportune time. Like I always figured, you know, there'll be one group that will penetrate into this area, and then possibly another group coming over.
Pepsi,
here.
why is your mic so
And-
quiet?
and There'll be a
And then there'll be like a docking situation, if you will, right in the middle of G5, G6.
There, I see, yes. That does look like what I would expect to see in a match like this.
It's a brawling situation, not a docking.
Right in the water, yeah. Like they'll be focused. I mean, there might be a skirting of like fights around here and maybe around here as well. You never know.
Yeah,
Okay,
you just
well-
have to watch. Sometimes I've seen some teams, bring some missiles, so you got to watch some of the missile arcs happening here.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen at least one team recently do a lot of lurming from Fox 6 and Upper City.
I mean, I could see if the question is either team going to mix it up, right? Because we've got one team bringing the range and one team bringing the brawl. And ultimately, I think on this map, the brawl could very much win if they get in there fast enough.
Both teams are looking fairly light on the tonnage for this drop, aren't they? Or wait, is there only one assault in this drop? There's 2 assaults in this drop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it 2 assaults and 1 heavy?
Oh, 1 second. I've got that here. Second drop, 1 heavy. Yep, 2 of everything else.
Okay. So that's, 275 tons right there if you use all your tonnage, and then you add another 110 for the 2 mediums. That's
No, that's actually probably about
yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's about right. I mean,
Especially
it
if
still
you're bringing,
seems
like
like
a clean commando.
I still think you could probably go a bit heavier than that though if you really wanted to use your tonnage. So
9:49. Okay, team 1 is locked. Team 2 has 5 minutes.
thank you, Ivan.
Not sure if I caught that in time, so
Close enough.
yeah, it'll work out.
We're not the referees anyway. We're just kind of helping.
Yeah, might as well run it like we are. We're in
Yeah.
the slots.
Very good. Both teams are locked. I'll launch in 3, 2, 1. Map strat off.
Overrides on, Dio. I'm just kidding.
Thank you. I will be overriding my spectate. Alright, I've got whatever's over here on this side of the map.
Okay, hang on. Well, what's this?
Gamma
side? 'Cause I
Kappa
don't-
side, Gamma Kappa side, I've got them.
Okay. All right, and I'll head over to the EPSI side then.
Copy that.
To the should be the. Let's see here. Yeah, the Rangers.
Alright. I've got the Sky Rangers bigs here. Or I'm sorry, the Highlanders bigs here. Got a Sleipnir with Ultra 5s and 10s, classic build. The same Annihilator 1A with 5 AC5s and 2 light PPCs. A Gauss medium laser Warhammer 6R. That seems a little bit light on the loadout. And 3 PPC Veagle. In addition, we've got their Wolfpack of a Commando, Wolfhound 2. And I'm missing a mech somewhere. Where is it? Aha! They've got a Vulcan on the hill here. What's he got? 5 medium pulse. I'm not really sure what he's doing up there. He should be with their Wolfpack, honestly. Go ahead.
Yeah, speaking of Wolfpack, we got a Firestarter Black Lantern about to start shit with the Commando here. The Wolfhound coming in as well. Standard builds on these regular Wolfpack, same as they brought last time. And once again, their heavies have brought the Brawl with some slightly different mechs. So we got a rifle. We got our Rifleman with the LB20s, Veagle again Brawl build. We got a Blood Asp this time. And a Warhammer 2C with LB20s and SRM. So again, heavy brawl coming from the Rangers.
The Blood Asp
Not
with the
a
2
very
Ultra
fast
20s and a 10?
That's
That's the big hitter, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big hitter if they can get in. Ultimately, that's what it is. It looks like the
Fusion
Highlanders are set up.
Fusion was the first one to ever give me that build, and it was something else when I first played it.
It's such a good build. I think it still holds up.
Highlanders set up in the upper city, getting ready to receive a possible push, but Sky Rangers is not pushing across the water. Instead, they're pushing towards Theta.
Yeah, I wonder what they're going to try to do here. Maybe go into lower city over by Sigma and go up the ramps there?
It's possible.
I mean, they're going through these rocks in the middle, using the cover a little bit, and
Yeah.
actually it looks like the Highlanders are not taking advantage of that.
Yeah, they
Most
should
of their
be-
mechs are out of position and not able to lay in damage. Although the Commando is already coming up behind them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he may be
Yeah.
able to distract some things. Getting some back shots on the Blood Asp. Oop! Nope,
Ultimately,
there's a
he's in the middle
Warhammer
of the
coming in to
Warhammer.
deal with the Commando.
He's also keeping the blood out.
Brawl push is going up the hill. Looks
Yeah.
like their Wolfpack went around the backside and they're on top of the Annihilator. Meanwhile, their Cyclops and Annihilator are both being dived simultaneously. The Wolfpack has failed their... Nope, Are they going to circle back? They're going to circle back in?
Yep, they're gonna run away there. They've
Yep.
taken all they should, and actually
Grey
gotten
Fox
those
took a
heavies out
little
of
bit too much
position.
damage there, I believe. But yeah, they've drawn several of the heavies down the hill where they can't join in the fight. Now it's going to be a 7-on-4 in the airfield.
6-on-4.
Yeah.
They did
Sky
lose their
Rangers
vehicle.
they did lose their vehicle. Tech drive truck should be dropping any second now. Yep.
There he goes.
That commando's still just doing everything he possibly can in the mix here.
Oh,
Hasn't lost the leg, hasn't lost. You know what happens though when you shoot a commando. Wherever you shoot it is not where it gets hit.
Yeah. Oh, looks like they're
Savronis'
actually
Blood
gonna do-
Asp is getting pinned down. He's about to die. Apostle Burke's Wolfhound is also wrecked. Stephen Grindel's Rifleman's about to come up the ramp, but he's also trashed.
Yeah, they had to close that fight a lot quicker before the Highlanders could bring their heavies to bear, and they're just at a great range to capitalize on it. Now it's just completely turned around.
Highlanders have successfully repelled a slow brawl push. Prototellus still last one alive in the fighter starter again, though.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see his damage. Also, Amarok in the Wolf 2 is staying at the edge of that fight, just dumping damage into the Rangers. So I'll be interested to see those damage numbers when they come out.
Meanwhile, Grey Fox is out capping in his Black Lantern. I guess after he took that damage in the Upper City fight, he just decided to bail and go cap.
Well, he's got no weapons left. He's a stick.
Prototellus, I think, at this point in the game, the best thing he could do is just keep these guys tied up and busy by providing them a juicy target to shoot at, but not quite hit.
Yeah, it looks
But
like
he
he's
needs
doing
to
an okay
move.
job.
He needs,
Yeah.
needs to get out of this. They're going to catch him if he's not careful. Oh,
Ooh, yep.
he may just kill this Wolfhound.
If he ditches right now, he can
Yeah,
pull him the other
this would
way.
be a really good time for him to get the fuck out. Buy a few more minutes for the cap points. Speaking of which, I don't have the cap points on top of the screen. What's going on here?
Okay, there's the all right. Where's our Lanner? Lanner still.
What was the toggle
up
for
on
the what was the toggle
Cap.
for the capture points?
Oh, it's //
Nope, I don't have it.
Oh, I'm sorry, backslash then. It's the one
Backslash.
underneath
There we
capture.
go.
I don't know the difference.
Resource point Theta is ours.
Oh, Sky Rangers managed to get 471 points on the clock. I think if Prototellus had been a little less aggressive there at the end and kited them a little bit more, he could have bought Gary Fox a few more minutes to capture points.
We've captured
Yeah,
now with
although I don't
Prototellus
think
dead.
he'd have, yeah, they've got a line across the field though. I don't think he could have
And-
sneaked Sigma at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Grey Fox charged back into the middle here. He should have probably tried to go for Upper City around the back way.
this triumph
Gone for
will
either
provide
Gamma or
us
Epsilon.
benefit.
Yeah, possibly. I don't think he either left the point too late, either left Kappa
Yeah.
too late, or
Well,
I
he
mean,
full
ultimately
capped
they've got
Kappa,
eyes on
so.
Sigma, right? So
Alright, and here's our scoreboard.
yeah, there's that Wolfhound with 441 damage.
Very reliable Annihilator damage. There's the Vulcan with 450, Wolfhound with 441. Warhammer, that's their Gauss Warhammer that, when I looked at it, it looked like he needed another laser, but he still put out quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, if you drop that laser, it gets a little bit cooler, so you can sustain the fire more. It's sort of that trade-off, right?
Yeah, but with 2 Gauss, are you really going to get that hot anyway, most of the time?
Oh well, with the lasers, yeah. I mean, the 2 Gauss 6 lasers gets real toasty. You can still fire with the Gauss, but you know it's still a toasty build. All right, moving on. We're on
Bring,
HPG.
yeah. Map strat is up. If you guys can switch it to HPG, please.
Conquest. There we go. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, this one a lot of different ways
now
that
I
they
need
can
to
go,
swap
right?
their teams, correct?
Yes, this is swap team map.
I mean, if they can stay on the wall, stay around here somewhere, and then focus the fire somewhere down here.
Did I miss one?
Did
Make a
you?
funnel.
No, it looks like they had some people hop out.
Okay, yeah.
They're doing team swaps. It's scary how accurate that is. Like that's halfway legitimate.
We got a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
mean-
experience drawing maps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. We'll talk about the Atlantic Ocean someday. That's one you
HPG,
can't touch.
the source of many wall fights and many theta pushes.
And many like theta stays. It'll be
Yes.
interesting to see. I would imagine that given the play we've seen so far, I would honestly expect the Rangers to do that theta push in the basement, and then the Highlanders to go more trading on the walls. That's kind of what I would expect from what I've seen. Of course, Team 2 does have some of those tricky. Actually, no, it's actually Team 2 has some of those great jumping up points, like in Fox 2. If they're aware of that one.
So this puts Highlanders Dragoons at 14 points for Division C. Sky Rangers is sitting at 9. Looking at the math, I think as of now, Highlanders Dragoons is probably locked for the Div 1 title now, right? Or the Div C title, correct?
To be honest, that math is a little beyond me at the moment. To
Well, if you,
project those out.
if you look right now at the Division C rankings, Highlanders Dragoons started today with 12 points, Sky Rangers with 9, followed up with KDCM at 4, Aces Wild at 3, and Storm's Lost Legion at 2.
Yeah, it's definitely between these two with another 3. No, I think that does put them ahead. Yeah, no, yep.
Yeah,
They're
that puts
ahead by
them.
1 at this point.
They're now out of reach. Well, in theory, if they won nothing more, and Sky Rangers managed to put 5 more points on the board between this week and the next, but it's going to be very difficult for them to catch up now without at least a win or two tonight.
Yeah, because if they
I
win
never did put a
the
time
next
on the board,
3
did I?
Oh no, we didn't. All right.
Like 5 minutes, you know the thing.
Yeah, so ultimately we've got some good cover. Well, that's not the one I wanted. There's some okay cover and maneuverability over Echo 3 and Fox 4, which would be interesting positions to hold, but the Rangers do have the spine. It'll be interesting to see if they do anything with that.
Reticent being reticent in the faction chat for everyone to see.
All right, so taking a look, Team 1 is locked at this point. Taking a look at their distribution, yeah, it looks like they are heavy Bravo, 1 Charlie, so it looks like they're going to send someone to Epsi to cap. And then Alpha might be the rest of their wolf pack there coming through the center. But yeah, they might be set up for the brawl push around to.
You know, I miscounted
To
the
the
points
Highlanders,
because
Charlie.
Sky Rangers did win the first one on cap. This is another good map for cap wins. It's a little bigger. There's a little bit more things to do. So, 3, 2, 1, and launching. Yeah, cap wins happen on this map more often than others, I think. Well, some others.
Yeah, I think a lot of that might ultimately depend on the wall strat, right? Because the wall strat kind of prevents that a little bit.
It can, yeah. It
Or
looks
at
like
least on the
Ghost
back
couldn't
halves.
hang in here with us. He wasn't really saying much anyway, though. Alright, looks like I'm on the team 2 side.
Okay. Yep, and I am over.
Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but underneath here, there's a giant white cubic rectangular monolith.
Oh, so there is. That's like
Yes.
the on the faction map. If you zoom out a bit, there's like a hovering mech bay over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's something we should be concerned about, but it's there.
Capture and hold the
Alright, team 2.
any hostiles that get in your way.
We have Lungbutter in a Nightjar. 2 Gauss, 2 ER large. Looks like he's going to go up on the wall. Sir Epic Poner in the same Annihilator he's been dropping so far. Tech Drive Truck in the same Sleipnir. And Skippy Nibbles in a Black Widow with Ultra 5s and 10s. Back in the back here we have a Commando running to get up on the wall. I bet he's going to go for a back cap. Anarok is in a Firestarter. He's finished capping and he's moving out. Black Lantern looks like he's moving towards Theta. They have not gone for the Team 2 guaranteed Theta cap. So that's an interesting move.
Yep. Team 1 is they're pushing in. Once again, they are in their brawl strat here. Yeah, heavy laser, SRM, LB20 on the Orion here. XE again with the laser brawl. Yeah, we're looking at more brawl, similar builds to the last match.
Looks
and
like
actually
they've
the same
managed to
Wolfpack.
kind of choke up. Maybe they should have walked this map a few more times.
Yeah, looks like yeah. So Rangers have the bottom.
Sky
It
Rangers.
looks like their Wolfhound is getting Kappa there.
Yeah, Sky Rangers
Stealing
is
the back
definitely pushing in for a Theta play. Meanwhile,
Command confirming that
Highlanders Commando is already in position and he's going to go for that Gamma Cap. Sky
I'll be-
Rangers has taken Kappa though.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if Apostle scoots over to Sigma since he's basically got all the room in the world here to get that other back cap. We might end up seeing another Kappa game like Grim here. Capping game, sorry.
I think that's
yeah.
exactly what we're looking like.
Yep.
Sky
Well,
Rangers looks
are
like
holding
they're
basement.
Yep, they're gonna hold in the basement, and that's probably gonna cost them because Cameron's Highlanders has control of the spine now, which is naturally a Team 1 position.
Yep, and also basically the only ones outside. Oh, here come the rest of the wolf pack coming out. I was gonna say with the wolf pack down there, it really gimps them, and they snuck right by Amarok there.
Looks like we have a Commando and a Wolfhound just rotating around the outside of the clock, trying to out back cap each other. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
the
we got Proto and Meta just going to secure a cap. I'm really
Yep.
confused with what they're doing.
I
out here.
think they are looking to pick off that Commando when he comes for the back cap, but the Commando seems to be not behaving as planned here. Instead, he's coming to the middle.
Maybe they noticed.
Unfortunately, that's going to cost them a 4 cap in the short term, or the long term, possibly.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they could get their wolf pack together to push Sigma. I think it's pretty obvious that there's only one mech doing their back cap, so if they got their wolf pack together, they could do it.
Commando is now circling back and going for the Epsilon cap. Looks like Proto and Metafox decided that waiting at Epsilon was not going to work out for them.
I'm
So they're
surprised the
moving on.
Nightjar.
No, the
I'm
Commando's
surprised-
coming back. He's left a UAV on the corner.
I think what they were doing is full capping Epsi, or Sigma rather, whichever one they were on there, just getting the full cap.
Sky
on 'cause it was
Rangers
just
has
delivered.
managed to cap both hold basement with a brawl team and 4 cap the map.
And their wolf pack just left full cap to point and came back without even being noticed. They're back in the basement now. But this Commando again is going for Epsi here.
Highlanders is starting to put a little bit more attention on the caps now. They've sent 2 mechs to Epsilon and 2 mechs to Sigma. The danger of
Oh.
that being that there are now only 3 mechs on the top of
Let me
the
action
platform.
it, Sigma.
Yeah, we got a Sigma fight here. We've got Apostles Wolfhound versus Haji's Black Lantern. Black Lantern standing on the point. Wolfhound not really doing much around this corner.
It looks like the Black Lantern's not taking advantage of his mech and pushing in to actually kill the Wolfhound, though, which is what he should do at this point.
Yeah,
Oh,
Apostle's
sure,
hitting the hill a lot. There it goes. Yep.
The higher DPS on the Black Lantern, he should close in and just try to kill him.
Yeah, here's
You know,
the chase
1v1.
now.
But I was surprised earlier that the Nightjar didn't try to stop the Sigma.
Meanwhile, in the middle, looks like some of the Highlanders have... Nope. Sky Rangers have still stayed in the basement.
Oh, here we go.
Proto's come to
Proto
join
come
against
out. Yep.
the Black Lantern, but Proto's being
And-
followed by the
By
Commando.
the Commando. Yeah.
The unkillable Commando in that Stuff Your Fear is piloting.
he's
now-
he's done some really good stuff. Yeah.
Yep, we've got a 2v2 here. Commando and Black Lantern versus Firestarter and Wolfhound.
Black Lantern holding out when you should probably be mixing it up a
Yeah.
little more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Using that armor, using that speed, using that DPS. But here we got our pair of one-on-ones, like a weird little scrap here. Cool. Proto bringing it, well actually no, Stuff Your Fear
dude.
bringing Proto in for the bigs. Yep, there it goes.
Kappa is under
And
enemy
likewise,
control.
Apostle now not able to sneak in like he was, or rather like his teammates were before.
Sky
the
Rangers
Rangers are
is
coming
down
out.
2 mechs now.
Yeah, they're coming out of the basement,
Lost.
it looks like.
And if they can manage to hold 2 caps, they have enough points on the board to win.
And it looks
Unfortunately,
like that
they've abandoned Theta. Longbutter in the Nightjar has spotted their move and is probably calling it out to his team.
who is scattering. Yep, they're taking Theta.
Stuff Your Fear is fearlessly chasing Metafox's Vulcan. Didn't quite manage to land a hit there. Did a little bit there.
It looks like the Rangers are basically trading Kappa for everything else. Except maybe Sigma, so...
Metafox
They are
really
pretty ahead.
needs to flip Gamma right now, but this Commando's going to keep him from doing it. He should probably try to fight in the box to see if he can just at least uncap that point.
It's
Or
so
Gamma.
close. Yeah.
Command confirming that we have possession of Kappa.
I'm surprised no one stayed to.
Yep, they didn't stay on
Theta.
Theta. No one's gone in there to confirm the Theta cap, or that
someone's
Theta's
going
empty
in,
either.
someone's going in right now.
Come
Yeah,
on.
no, this
Yeah.
is this could have gone essentially a 4-1, and then the Highlanders could have caught up, but they're not taking.
See
that
what's
data
happening
point.
over
There it
here.
is.
Have we got Bigs fighting yet? Nope, we've got a
No.
4-man at Kappa. Looks like he's got a
Oh, here we go, here
Firestarter
we go.
spotting his back. Alright, now we finally got Bigs versus Bigs.
Oh, there you go.
Highlanders 2
Kappa.
assaults versus a 4-man of Sky Rangers Brawl team.
Are they getting any help? Black Lantern still staying under in the basement, not helping them out. Night Gear is providing some Overwatch fire there.
Finally, the Highlanders have flipped Theta, but it may be too late. Although they're flipping Kappa as well. It looks like Highlanders are going to lose both of their assaults here.
Yeah, the Rangers need to get back and prevent that.
Meanwhile,
Kappa
what's
cap,
happening
otherwise
back
it's
at
gonna be
Gamma?
5-0.
We still have the same Commando Vulcan fight. It looks like Stuff Your Fear may actually kill Metafox's Vulcan.
Ooh,
Yep.
yeah, with those legs. Yep, there it is.
And that's going to cost them the chance at the Gamma cap.
Kappa is under enemy control.
Back at Kappa,
Almost
we've
like
got Grey Fox pushing up on Amarok's Firestarter. This is probably not going to go well for Grey Fox unless he can land some really good shots with his LBX.
Well, it's going to come down. That was a
Yep.
pretty good one.
Yep, that's looking pretty good. Oh!
Yeah, there's the leg.
He took the leg. He took the leg. Can he get the other leg? Come on.
That I think
need
is
it.
actually going to.
Left leg, left leg. And that's it.
There it
Wow,
is.
this is close.
Yeah, that's going to secure it. Yeah, otherwise it was going to go
Oh,
4-1.
Grey Fox is going to try to flip Kappa back. Theta has flipped back. They may have just enough points on the board to win this with a cap. Gray
Well,
Fox
might
is
be able to get
about to get dunked on by this Night Jeer, but just in time he was able to get at least a couple
Oh,
points out of
okay.
this. Yeah, that
That'll probably do it.
Yeah, they'll just need to hold Theta.
19
given
more
what's down there,
ticks.
should be
If
fine.
they can hold Theta, I believe they
Yep.
win this.
Which, given the Onion and the Blood Asp and Exy down there.
Ooh, yeah.
I think
Although, the Warhammer's pushing in.
unfortunately he's
couple
pushing in
last
by
second shots in
himself.
here.
I don't think
Oh,
there's.
yeah.
No, yeah.
I think it's
Oh,
just to get damage.
You know, I don't
Surprised
actually.
Orion.
The math on this board. That's it's gonna end very close. Look at this score. Look
Yep.
at this score.
mhm.
Warhammer
Yeah,
drops.
If
Commando's
Kappa
charging
hadn't
at the last
gotten up
second, and Sky Rangers with an 8-point cap lead.
there. Yeah.
That actually
it
puts
was
Sky
down to
Rangers
that
at
cap.
2. Wow.
Take a look at stats. That Rifleman 608 with Gray Fox, he did some work.
That was a pretty dramatic fight.
Was. Sky Rangers now with a 2-1 lead so far in the match. So yeah, my numbers earlier were incorrect. That would put Highlanders at 13 points and Sky Rangers at 11 currently. So if Sky Rangers can win the next 2 matches, they will be tied for the #1 place. All right. Match 4 is
Alpine?
Alpine. Yes.
Should be same teams here.
Probably the hardest map to brawl on of all of these.
That's for sure. Although it has been done if they bring a fast enough brawl.
You have to read. First of all, you have to read the drop deck lists. Hang on one second.
Yep. Drop deck list is drop 4, 1 light, 2 mediums, 2 heavies, 2 assaults. So it is the heavier potential drop.
Yep. If a team is going to try to brawl here, they typically signal it with a. Oh, let's put the map strat up, huh?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
They typically, they'll put their, especially Team 1, if they're going to brawl, they'll put most of their tonnage in Alpha and Bravo lances and try to push directly over the hill.
But that could backfire if Team 2 decides to sweep around to the left.
Yep.
Take those 4 points, then they're stuck with short range on a hill and they have to close over some open ground. So I'll be interested to see what they come up if they decide to brawl. Which Alpine known as being such a long range map, sometimes teams are pretty hesitant to do it, even if it is their strength.
ER large is king on Alpine.
Mm-hmm.
Especially clan ER large. And
Especially for that, yeah.
I've seen several poorly chosen Lurm mechs on this map too. LRMs have that hard range limit.
Yeah, and also the hills here don't favor it like Polar Highlands, in the outskirts now or in the previous does, where they had those gentle slopes where the Lurms could really just kind of course down them. This one has more drastic hills that they just hit against.
Yep.
But it looks like that may not be the case.
Team 1 is appearing to be almost locked. Looks like they're setting up for Bravo and Charlie. Bravo and Charlie are both still pretty close to Golf 7 where you could just run down and fall off into I-8, but...
Yeah, but also, I mean, ultimately the 4 of the 5 caps are right there.
Yes.
So it looks like they might be either, well, they might just push Brawl into them and try to see if they don't take the hill.
Nope, they've moved Gray Fox back up into Alpha Spawn, so he's going to be their Gamma
He's gonna go
Capper
to
most
Gamma.
likely.
Yep.
Expect, now, did Cayman and Grendel play part of their wolf pack previously?
I did not see those names on there.
Okay.
I think Apostle was part of it. Yeah, it was Apostle, Proto, and Meta. So actually, I wonder if their plan is to send Gray Fox up, or maybe not. Maybe they're faking that, right? And they're gonna send up over here into I9,
It
I8,
could, yeah.
and just overwatch these 4 points while their wolf pack goes and takes point to point.
Getting one ER large mech at I9 can provide you a good mech to suppress theta caps,
Yep.
and just tell you everything that's happening on the map as well.
Yeah, I think that would probably be the most logical given the breakup here. All right, yep, they locked. You got it. Let's see where Team 2 places themselves in reaction to that. If they keep these lances, that puts their wolf pack in alpha. They might be going to counter. This could be bigs against wolf packs, just running into each other.
And Team 2 is locked. We've got 3 mechs in the Alpha Lance and 4 mechs in Charlie. It would appear that they're going to be sending 3 mechs up the hill, and maybe one of those will go to Cap Gamma. Launching now.
Yeah, it should be interesting. It looks like we're going to have Team 2 Wolfpack running into Team 1 Bigs, and maybe Team 1 Wolfpack running into Team 2 Bigs. So it'll be interesting to see where the reactions come.
Alright. I guess I'll take the high side of the map, the Team 1 side.
Oh, okay.
Hold.
Over Team 2 side.
Alright, looks like we've got a crash on Grey Fox's side. Should we make sure everyone's holding properly?
Yep.
Command coming in.
So far they're not
Capture
moving.
and hold the resource points. Stop any hostiles that get in your way.
No one has even twitched on my side.
Alright, well, so while they're doing that, we'll go ahead and look at their mechs, I guess.
Yeah, looking at the Highlanders, our bigs are ER large Stalker. We got our Lanner over on Charlie Drop, an Exy and a Virago. And then over on Alpha, which is an interesting mix with the Lanner there. Over here, yep, we've got ourselves, well, again, a mix. We've got a Veagle, looks like a Brawl Veagle, no, PPC Veagle, ER large Warhammer, and Capping Spider. So I bet you the Spider's going to go to Gamma, and maybe Lanner to Kappa or Sigma, and the bigs are just going to follow up.
Alright, over with the Sky Rangers, we've got a Virago, Battlemaster 1G. Those are all both ER large, obviously. A medium pulse Vulcan and a 6 ER medium laser Incubus. We've got a Corsair 7A with light Gauss and 2 ER PPCs and all the AMS in the world. We've got a Thanatos with 2 ER PPCs light Gauss. I think I might want to play around with one of those. This does sound
I'm sorry,
like
did
it
you
might
say
be
a
fun.
Thanatos?
Yep, 2
Yeah?
ER PPCs and 2
Ooh.
light Gauss. And we've got Grey
That
Fox
sounds fun.
in the Black Lantern with 6 ER mediums. And they're calling go
And
at
we're off.
13:30, but we was kind of late on the call. We might have a false start.
No, it was fine.
Alright.
We all moved at 30 here. It's even.
All right. It seemed like he said go at 13:30, right at 13:30.
Yeah, it was real close, but they made it. They got there just fine. Interestingly enough, Highlander's not going for Gamma or up the hill at all. They're just crashing into Kappa and looks like going to have a contest.
Yeah, that
It'll be 7
alpha
on 6
spawn
for a
gives
while
you an easy jump over the wall to Kappa with like a Vapor Eagle.
Yep, and that's exactly what they did. Amarok and the Beagle.
All right, we've got an early dive with a Spider versus an Incubus at Theta. Incubus is taking a lot of damage from their Overwatch mechs, so the Spider is going to win this cap.
Controlled by the enemy.
Meanwhile, Sky Rangers has taken the Gamma cap, and it looks like they're going to take the Sigma cap as well.
Looks like we might have a fight there, though. The Virago's getting into position.
Yep, Vulcan's capping Sigma, the Black Lantern's having to withdraw.
And the Stalker's getting up on the low hill here, interestingly.
Sky Rangers haven't put any ER large mechs on the 4 line, so they're not getting the benefit of that big Overwatch back there.
Yep. Skippy taking some nibbles over here at Proto and Meta. And getting a Spider and Black Lantern back up. I think they're going to go for Sigma here shortly.
Lots of ER large trading. Cameron's Highlanders is going to be on the back foot now, though. They've got a 3 cap counting against them, and they know that the Sky Rangers are willing to take a cap win, so they need to do something fast here. Looks like they're setting up their wolf pack with a Virago as cover to take Sigma now.
Yep, Stalker's going to get Overwatch here in a second as well.
Meanwhile, back at Gamma, Grey Fox's Black Lantern is coming around, and Amarok's vehicle is
Amarok.
going up the mountain. I don't think either one of them has seen each other.
Nope. Let's see, and what's Amarok running? 2 PPCs on the Beagle.
Yeah. Yeah, a little
Okay,
bit of a
going
light
for a
loadout,
little
but
tour.
that's okay.
Yep.
Just barely managing to keep the Highlanders off this cap. A mech up here on the 4 line, in like this position, would be perfect for what Sky Rangers is trying to do. They could, obviously you could see the sightlines here, and Clan ER large with the max targeting computer gives you the ability to shoot everything that tries to get an approach on Sigma, or Theta for that matter.
Yeah, once the Stalker gets into position with the Virago on the Highlander side, Lantern and Spider are really poised. They are pushing back the Rangers here. Yeah, Proto getting in some PPC shots from that Veagle up there. I'm not sure it's going to do a whole lot of damage, but
Yeah, at that range I don't think he's doing any damage at all.
But it
Haji's
might
got
be
his
scary.
Black Lantern on Sigma, finally, flipping it back,
Yep.
and no one is stopping the cap right now. Prototellus
Spider
needs
should
to
hop
be
on there.
burning him right now. There we go. He's
Yep.
stopping the cap just as it gets
Spider,
close. It's going to start ticking
interestingly
again
enough,
now.
providing Overwatch instead of getting the cap.
Proto should be really focused on shooting this Black Lantern. He has the range, he has the ability to burn him, and I don't think the Black Lantern is going to shoot back at him.
Yep.
Pushed him off Sigma and denied the cap.
Speaking of Black Lanterns, Grey Fox over here looks like he's got the attention of Tech Drive, but he did have the opportunity for some back shots there. It looks like we've got the other Lantern. We're gonna have some Lantern on Lantern action.
Moving
over
to
here.
intercept, possibly. Grey Fox is much fresher. But he's got 6 ER large versus Haji's micro pulse and medium pulse build. Haji should have seen that build and start pushing him right now.
Oh, he's pushing.
Yeah, don't let him get away. This would be a good time for their executioner to circle around behind if they were communicating.
Yeah, he might be about to turn. We'll see. Yep, there we go.
It's a little
Meanwhile,
too
we
late.
still gotta
But he
fight
could
over
have moved to
Sigma.
cut him off, and that would have been a beautiful play right there.
Yep. Rangers doing a great job of denying Sigma here. It is still, I mean, it's neutral, but it is not flipped.
Grey Fox is moving out into the open. He's probably going to take a lot of damage from this executioner right now. Haji's not quite able to get in range to do decent damage, and now Grey Fox is under the cover of his Corsair.
Although Corsair's getting shots from the Warhammer on the
Corsair
60 over
taking
here.
shots with the Gauss PPCs. Haji immediately stops. Yeah, both the Corsair and wow, the Corsair's got an open right torso. And I hope he doesn't have XL on that thing, but I suppose he could, hypothetically.
I don't think with that loadout, it wouldn't make sense unless he's got so
Yeah.
much Lighthouse ammo.
Yeah.
Proto coming in with the Incubus. It looks like they're going to try to shove this Warhammer off the hill. Oh, nope. Just kidding. But they are Rangers getting balled up here.
Yep. Sky Rangers have been slowly compressed into a line. Pushed away from Sigma. And Stuff You Fear doing his constant job of getting in people's backs with a spider, like he did in the Commando, but not quite as aggressively, I suppose. And at this point now, we've got Emerok's Vapor Eagle up on the hill taking tons and tons of back shots and spotting their mechs.
Skippy and the Virago is halved, which is just kind of devastating because that just destroys your ability to pump out damage, not just with the lasers, but with the heat. And
Highlanders have definitely been pushing them into a box here, and they've got the...
yeah, but instead of spreading and getting that nice concave, the Highlanders are also compressing here.
Sky Rangers is flipping Kappa back, holding onto their cap lead by just a small amount. Oh, Lung Butter has destroyed Proto. That puts Sky Rangers down their Incubus.
Highlanders Beagle could just easily just go for Gamma right now.
Yep, and I think that's exactly what he's looking to do.
Yeah, we're getting an XE flip, or sorry, EPSI.
Oh,
flip
no,
from the
he's come
Highlander.
back. He's seen the 3 cap and decided that it's better if he stays up there and fights, possibly.
Probably for the best. That puts them at advantage. They got time.
Those back
Warhammer
shots are
down.
too valuable, I believe.
Yeah.
Cameron's Highlanders losing their Warhammer. The actual mech damage is looking fairly even. Oh, thank you, Squeebs.
Yeah, I think the Highlanders are actually at a bit of an advantage. They've got 2 pretty much free or fresh mechs here, right? The Beagle up top, obviously, and the XE is.
You know, even though I had this stream running in Discord, no one pointed out that I left the map strat up. But at least this time, it's not like the other one.
Yep, I think the Highlanders really have the position here. They did enough damage early on, and they got. Looks like they got their concave back to take advantage of.
Tech Drive's about to secure Kappa, though, for Cameron's Highlanders. I think Sky Rangers may still have a chance of winning this on caps.
It's going to be close again, right?
Unfortunately, they're down to just the 2 mechs. One of them being a Vulcan, and one of them being Grey Fox's Black Lantern. If he can escape... Haji's been legged. Grey Fox has a chance to escape now.
Yep, Amarok heading back for Gamma.
Oh, wait,
just
nope.
for that cap.
They've managed to kill Haji. I think everything else that Sky Rangers has is too slow to catch up. And that gives... They need to finish this Epsilon flip. Oh, I'm sorry. They need to actually move and go to Gamma.
Yeah.
It looks like they
which
may
is
be
taking them
thinking
out.
of going to Sigma, though. That, or they're going to just try to keep them off Epsilon as long as possible.
Yeah, I think that's probably what they're doing because I think they've got. Yeah, they've definitely got enough caps that they hold too. Gamma's not going to make much of a difference here. Rangers holding on to EPSI. I think that was our final blow here. Highlanders had been able to take it. This would have gone the other way.
Sky Rangers with the 3rd cap win of the night.
Will provide us huge tactical benefits.
And that puts Sky Rangers at 12 points to Highlanders 13, correct?
That may be correct.
Not surprising
Yes.
to see a Stalker with 750 damage, 760
Uh,
damage.
Right.
Unfortunately, he wasn't able to secure some kills. But it looks like his friends did.
Yeah, he was doing some good work over at Sigma.
Alright, map strat back up. We've got Tourmaline. Yeah, make sure.
Oh yeah,
Pepsi, are you
get
still
these
there?
here, right here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, you gotta tell me when I leave the map strat up for the match.
Oh, my fault, my fault. I was kind of just watching and
Yeah.
I just.
I know. It's really easy to forget. Which is why I have the map strat set up like this now.
Hmm.
Because I did forget previously when I had the map strat on the whole screen, right?
Yeah. I didn't even realize until I saw the chat as well. I was
Yeah.
like, what? No.
Alright, so sort of marking the general spawn areas here.
And I'm gonna start moving the mechs. The teams, rather.
So it'll be interesting to see what these teams do with the new spawns.
Wait, Prototellus is down here. There we go.
Yep. Yeah, so I've seen this one, we've seen this one go a couple of ways, right? So up here through, I think this grid is also incorrect. Or is this the overlay grid? It is the overlay grid. Okay, so we'll run without grid here for a sec. We've seen 7-line pushes with a brawl, which we could see. I mean, it's sort of the optimal brawl path here. But also backed up with maybe a trader up here on the spire. Now I'm using backwards colors, but it's fine. Epsi actually, with also, let's not forget our Theta Rush. Theta is going to be pretty critical. It'll be interesting to see whether they decide to take Sigma or Gamma. Or will they decide just to fight it out and figure it's an Epsi Theta Kappa game?
Team 1 has a lot of fortified positions to play from. They have the castle, they have the back wall, and lots and lots of crystals to work on. They can hold Epsilon and Theta fairly well and send a mech to Cap Gamma. There's also a good sniper perch in Echo 3.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do. It does. I think the team sides are favoring the strat so far tonight. Oh yeah, change the map, Dio.
Thank you.
In game. Yep. So team 1 is really kind of set up for that trade. Team 2 could be set up for the trade, but they do have that sort of brawl line down the 7 line. If they want it, that's actually relatively covered. I don't think anyone's really gonna. Well, we'll see whether they decide to use that 3, like Echo 3 area, the 3 line there, which is really open. But it totally depends if they're setting up for a 7 line receive, which against this team I wouldn't put it in the way that they've played tonight. I would personally favor that. That could work out well.
There are good avenues to brawl on this map. I wouldn't be surprised if Sky Rangers is setting up for another brawl. But Cap Strat, I mean Sigma Cap and Gamma Caps are very hard to defend during the main battle, so they could go for another Cap win. If they can win this one, that puts them tied with Cameron's Highlanders at 13 points each.
Like team 1 getting in a position now.
Spawns basically don't matter that much anymore. That's probably not exactly true, but the spawns are all clustered together now.
Yeah, let me see here. Maybe I can get that closer. Yeah, I mean, it kind of with these clustering of drop zones, it really does favor quick play, which it's nice, but it really does kind of put a bit on the.
Team 2's about to lock. I'm gonna close the map strat.
Okay.
Just waiting for them to say locked. Alright, Gray Fox
There it
has locked. 3, 2, 1, and go. Squeeby's like 5 minutes behind. Wrong map. Alright. I'll take the Epsilon spawns. One thing that we noticed today, when we were scrimming this map, this ship is in a really inconvenient spot when you're spawning. You have several mechs clustered here, and they're all on top of each other, and then this ship is right here blocking. And
Command coming in. Capture and hold the resource point.
We've got a familiar wolf pack on this side, and it looks again like, yep, we're going for the brawl again. We've got the rifle 2C again with the LB20s. Oh, I'm sorry, no, this is LB2 rifleman. Beagle is Brawl, Warhammer 2C, Brawl once again, and the 210's 120 Blood Asp.
Cameron's Highlanders Wolfpack's already got away from me. They're going for the caps. We have Red Smith, though, in a 6 medium pulse Crab, Lung Butter in a Daka Nightjeer, Tech Drive truck in the same Sleipnir he's been playing the whole game, and Epic Poner in a AC20, AC10 Blood Asp again. At Theta, we've got a Wolfpack fight already happening. Stuff Your Fear in his commando, circling around very aggressively.
Yep,
Pushing.
we got our small pulse fleet coming in, making it 3-on-2. And the two are
Proto
going
and
back
Apollo.
off.
Yep, they have to get out of there. Meanwhile, they've totally missed the UAVs that are sitting above them. Oh, nope, that's Team 1's UAVs, never mind.
Yep, and here's that 7-line push, which I don't think has been seen yet. They're making great progress.
It looks like they're going to be spotted right now by the Black Lantern. Yep. So he's probably
There's
just
the
called to the
adjustment.
team that the push is coming.
And they're... Well, we'll see which way the push goes. This could be a good setup, or it could be that the brawl is going to crash right into the range. Looks like they're feeling each other out now.
What the fuck is Squeeby's talking about in the chat? Sky Ranger's staying really tight together. Alpine's pushing in really aggressively, and there's a very good chance they're going to get wrecked by a brawl right now. The brawl's pushing in. Commando and the Black Lantern are doing a good job of kind of screening and drawing fire, but it doesn't matter. Lung Butter's getting focused down hard.
Yep,
Steven Grindle dropped out of the...
off dealing with the lantern.
Maybe the focus isn't quite enough. Stuff Your Fear still just working really... Oh, finally the Nightjeer drops down.
Yep, Warhammer's about to drop. There it goes.
Tech Drive truck Sleipnir is up against the wall, but
It is
just
jumping
getting
melee
shoved
at this point.
around.
Wow. Let's see. Looks like the lantern's about to go down. Gray Fox having getting down to 41% there. Well, that's pretty much no armor left.
A little bit
the
more
mechs take it
focus from
down.
Sky Rangers, and I think they would drop mechs a little faster. But still, the
There,
brawl
the
is
Fox
undeniable
away.
here.
Oh yeah, Carlson getting real excited there in that Blood Asp.
Cayman and the Crab are going to drop very soon.
Yeah, I think this is. We'll see if Emerald gets out in the flea.
Yep, there is the Flea's still at 93%, and several of Sky Rangers mechs are very hurt.
Yeah, I think
With a
ultimately
flea and a
there's not enough to
commando.
go capping though.
Yeah, I think definitely they should be trying to play for a cap win at this point, but I think there's no escape.
Oh, it's too late at this point. Yeah, if they had been able to take out or leg Sky Rangers flights,
Still,
maybe.
if you look, Prototellus and Apostle Burke are very weak.
Oh.
Oh, comes down to stuff your fear. Now, if there's a chance he could escape this fight, he might be able to do something, but I don't think that's going to happen. Nope, he's going to keep
Yeah,
circling
the fire
Prototellus.
starter is going to be the fire
just-
starter would be the issue.
Yeah, he wants the kill. I think that's what's happening here.
Yep.
Yep, and
There you
down he goes, and this match is over.
Very quick. on this
Esrot
one.
is now 4-1, and they are tied with Cameron's Highlanders for... Or what is it? Highlander Dragoons, right, is the actual team name in the roster. But they are tied now for first place in Division C.
Apparently a nice aggressive push. The no lines on the no sight lines on the 7 line really worked to their advantage, or rather, the Highlanders not getting any eyes on that. Just allowed them to push right up, get in range.
And Levels in the chat cheering for Prototellus, one of his former teammates from WKA.
Checking the stats, that Vapor Eagle doing 550 damage. And the Commando doing 592 for match.
Very good, very good.
Match high. Very well done stuff here, Fear.
This is not, after the first match, I expected this to probably go the other way, and I'm surprised.
Yep, very well done on both teams. Very interesting games. 2 different play styles
Very
being
definitely.
shown here.
Looks like they're already starting to disappear off to their playrooms. Good game, Sky Rangers and Cameron's Highlanders. It's going to be interesting to see. Now, if you look, if we swing over Bloodleague, they're going to be fighting next week. Sky Rangers will be fighting KDCM. And, oh! No, this is actually... I think Sky Rangers will take first place as long as they can take 1 match from KDCM. Because next week is Highlanders Dragoons, is the last week for this division, and Highlander Dragoons is on their bye week. So
Oh, yeah.
that puts Sky Rangers in position to take first place as long as they can win at least 1 match off KDCM. And KDCM, while they're in 3rd place, they only got 4 points on the board out of the previous 3 weeks, I believe. So they're not looking like they're in a position to hold Sky Rangers for a 5-0. But you never know, right?
It's true. It's true. Although is KDCM Volume 2, are they keeping up with the KDCM brawl, or have they been trading this season?
I'm not sure exactly what's going on with KDCM's team too, but they have had a rough time of it from what I've seen.
I'm wondering if we might see some brawl on brawl action next week. That would be interesting to see.